Good afternoon. It is almost 2. I'm just in my pajamas still. I didn't have any meetings today, so no need to fully get dressed. Actually, I was. I was more dressed than I am now. And I'm really hot. It's warm in here. The stove makes it so hot. So I made us the tater tot hot dish that we were supposed to have last night, but the groceries didn't get delivered in time. My sister makes tater tot hot dish with half a can of cream of celery. I know traditionally I think it's cream of mushroom, but I prefer cream of celery, and so does she. But I use 2 full cans, and so it ends up being more of a party bowl, a little gloopy gloop, than traditional, I think, tater tot hot dish, which I like more. I want it to be a wet, goopy pile of deliciousness. So I'm eating lunch quite late. I just finished looking over my computer. Some work, got some people some forms that they needed for a course that they need to go through, some training account stuff. I helped clear up a question for someone who was trying to progress in a course. So if you don't know anything about my job, a basic mini description is I manage courses that typically staff and faculty take, some students who are student workers for us, and I also help people occasionally on sort of custom onboardings for technology, typically people who English is not their first language, or one time I did for some older people, like retired people, and occasionally for just regular students. But typically most of what I do is for staff and faculty, and I work at a university. I did not say that at the outset. I work for a university. Mostly I think about my job as a middleman between subject matter experts, the very highly technical people, and regular consumers thinking about the most basic or least able to understand, and help people understand things that they don't understand, say things in simple language, instructions that are clear and helpful, and also making people feel more comfortable with things that they might not be comfortable with, which was also my primary thing as a special ed teacher. I'm thinking when I worked with middle school students, you know, very uncomfortable with reading, very uncomfortable with math, and proving to students that they all are able to do it. Also proving to teachers that the students are able to do things, you know. So I think that I'm really good at that, and I really like my job. So I'm gonna eat lunch and then get on with the rest of my day. Oh, I forgot to say that yesterday I ended up just crawling in bed. By the time I was done editing and getting everything ready for the evening, it was already past 10 o'clock. So I just got in bed and watched some Vlogmases and crocheted 3.5. I ran out of yarn, scrunchies. So it was super relaxing. I was very cozy. It was the perfect end to my night. Take a little video of our fun little viney climby. So I guess one of the things I need to do for Vlogmas, or during Vlogmas, is go through all of my knits. And like, this was a one-off skein that I got randomly on clearance like years and years ago, and I love this. And it had a little bit of chewing in the middle, and I was like, whatever. But like this sucks. I need to go through all of my I had moths bad last year. Usually I get like a few here and there, but not like this, man. Do not know how to keep my knits, I mean, like, other than the permethrin, but I gotta go through. Sad. good news is, I guess, that it just is an excuse to actually renew my wardrobe. Like, a huge reason why I've started an Etsy shop. Oh, by the way, I have an Etsy shop, if you didn't know, is because I was just kind of bored with making stuff for myself because I have enough, and I also don't wear a lot of my things. But this month, I am actively working through to wear my knits. So, yesterday I wore my Luna Rising by Tina Say. If you didn't notice, I was wearing that yesterday. Yeah, you just gotta get rid of everything that has a bunch of holes in it and start over apparently. But now what I'm gonna wear, I really wanted to wear that. So this is what I went with. I call this my companion cube cowl. This is a Telly Bee Knits pattern. I'm not sure which one it is. It's from like 2019, 2018, and I love it. It's so good. Yeah, it's just really cute and nice and just like a good size for me. But this one does not seem to have been eaten, and I am going to wear this for today. So they did not have any more of that red and white. This is literally the only thing that they have, is weird ribbony whatever. So I'm gonna try this, see how it looks. All right, water the plants with me. All right, first I like to cut off dying leaves. So this whole bit's probably exposed to too much water. Generally speaking, prayer plants are really fussy, but mine thrives. I don't know why, because my house is super dry. I just feed it on a schedule. Right now I'm clipping off a bunch of dead leaves because I haven't just done it in a while. But as you can see, it's a pretty big, healthy plant. I've had it for 4 years, which is wild to me because I fully expected to kill it immediately once I learned how temperamental they are, but mine has really enjoyed its life. They are spreader plants, like they like to like blanket or, you know, be spread around, but mine I did put in a wide pot and it did not enjoy that. So I put it back in just a regular size pot, and it has loved it since. I can show you later tonight when it goes prayer on us. It's so cute. This is a lemon lime. I freaking love it. It is one of my favorite plants. Then I have a pretty happy, a really nice snake plant that I've also had since I think late 2020, maybe early 2021. I've got a new guy growing here. Got a couple propagations in the back there. And then a plant I got from drawing in the farmer's market. I don't even know what it is. I just keep letting it, like, it dies and regrows, and it's attached to my screen, and I just haven't dealt with it. But anyway, so just gonna go ahead and water these guys. Next is my Monstera, which is doing okay. It's been getting drier, so I feel like the Monstera is a little floppier, but it does love the sun that it gets, and it's got some really big, happy leaves, and several have unfurled. I'll pretty much use an entire, jug on this. It does have drainage holes, you just can't see them. Next I have a plant, I don't really know what it is. It hasn't flowered yet, or it hasn't flowered again. I got it for Mother's Day from my kids' daycare. It was really cute. My lipstick plant, which is a happy, viney, thriving little guy. I have 2 orchids. I have this one up here that I've had for a while, and then this one I got this year. I'm just gonna water them. I do what my friend so lovingly calls the butt chug. So I fill it up, and then I just leave it for like an hour, and then, sorry, I'm bumping the camera, and then if it's all soaked up, then I dump out the excess so it doesn't drown. Forgot what the name of this one is, but I love it. This is one, it's something with a queen in it. But yeah, it's, oh, actually the one I'm watering right now is just a little fuzzy guy that turns red when its leaves are sun heated. But I'm talking about this guy back here. Can you see that? Pull this out of the way. Oh yeah, see this guy? It gets its under leaves are this beautiful purple red color, and when I first got it, I had it up against the dropped my water. Hold on. When I first got it, I had it up against the wall, and it was not thriving. It did not enjoy that low of light. Very, very much wanted more light, and it is now thriving. And I've got two pretty big pothos. I just keep propagating them every so often. And then down here, I have an English ivy. It's just one long guy right now. I'm actually treating it for bugs. I don't know if I should, if you know anything about plants, should I trim it and repropagate? Because this part is so leggy, but the rest is like gorgeous and beautiful. I don't really know what to do, but I took one single leaf off of my cousin's plant, and that's what I propagated. And I have this little guy. It's doing all right. It's pretty. And then this guy, this Hoya, it's got really, really dry dirt, so it's like hard to, it always overflows, and I just have to like carefully feed it here and there. Like how I take care of my plants, guys. I mean, these have all survived for years, so I feed them like once a month. This one's really pretty. It's I haven't been putting on the artificial light or the plant light, but it gets pink. These little guys get pink. Yeah, it's doing pretty good.
Mama.
Yeah?
Mama.
Hi, I'm Mama. Num num. Tater tot hot dish.
Those are our bunnies.
I have a philodendron here that I showed a little earlier. I love it. Every time it grows like a new vine, it goes up the wall until it gets too tall and then slides down. Got another snake plant that had been overtaken. I can't remember what was blocking it, so it grew silly. This is a plant, I can't remember now what it's called. Ponytail something, but my cousin bought this for me after I gave birth to Quinn, so I've had this for 1.5 years. And then another one of my pothos. So I'm about to water these, and then I'll show you the prayer plant in prayer, because it is a couple hours later. And yeah, this thing is so cool. This is like a flat rope light. I bought 2 of them. I don't know where they want to go. This is actually like a teal right now. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but yeah, it's gonna be so fun. My hair or something. Oh no, it's just the reflection. And this is why the prayer plant is called the prayer plant. At night it puts its leaves up. So cute. I love it so much. I love my prayer plant. All right, so I just finished editing everything that I have from today. It's 9:30 p.m. now. Quinn went down super easy. It was not a big deal at all. Today was so much better than yesterday. And guess what the difference was? He ate dinner today. So yeah, it was a really cute night. And he went down, he was asleep by 8, which was good. So I edited, got my tea, and Steve and Matt Quo are doing a 70-star Super Mario 64 race. So that's been really fun to just have on up. I started reading, I got like a few more pages in my book that I had started, and I desperately want to keep reading it. And I'm the kind of person who really prefers to read a book just all in one sitting. Like don't talk to me, I'm gonna read it. But I understand that now I have a child and responsibilities. And I have a craft show on Saturday, so I need to make more things. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next 1.5 hours until bedtime. Quinn doesn't have daycare on Fridays, so he'll be home tomorrow, and then I'll be at the craft show on Saturday, and I'll be watching him on Sunday. So that's the next few days. I'm gonna get working, keep watching stuff, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So I'm on this craft show. There were several people who commented that they would like the granny bucket hats that I was making, but for toddler sizes. And there's actually one very big-headed toddler who, maybe not toddler, I think she was 6. I think that they told me she was 6. I want to say between 4 and 6. Who was desperate for one of my hats, and her parents did buy it for her, and it did relatively fit her with her hair all tucked up in there. But and so I think tonight I'm going to make a couple toddler granny square hats, not square hats. So tonight I'm gonna make a few toddler granny hats. So basically what I need is more like the size, how many rows to do, and how like wide to make the brim. So this pattern is from Daisy Farm Crafts Free Red Heart Crochet Bucket of Stripes hat. So I've got my 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is a furls, and I'm going to use this cotton yarn. I assume this is whatever the main cotton one is. And so it looks like the person that whose blog I read modified this pattern that I'm about to follow to fit a toddler head. So I'm going to do that too. Get started. Too hard. I broke it. Rip $30+. I bought these a long time ago, but rip.